What's up, everybody? It is your cousin, and I say the things that people are afraid to say. Of course, I am deliriously tired, and I want to talk to you. So, you're here, I'm here. Let's chat. So, what's up with this culture? What is this, people not wanting to be quote unquote a pick me person? Meaning that they don't want to put forth the effort and they don't want to show love and they don't want to be a giver and they don't want to show their good qualities to anyone, you know. Um some people say, you're not going to do anything for a person until you're married. As for women, I ain't going to cook for him until you put a ring on it. I'm not going to do anything for him. And maybe some men are saying the same thing. But this is ridiculous. Now, granted, you can't be everything to everybody. Okay? Use wisdom, use knowledge, use discernment. But what is really up with that? And I don't know. I don't know if it's because, I'm an 80s baby or something. I just can't get with that. I am a natural born giver. Now, has this always worked for me? Absolutely not. But I've always believed that, God had someone for me that would appreciate the love that I give. And that stands true. So, what is the deal with that? I could not wait until I was married to cook my man a meal, to fold his laundry if necessary, or just to be there for him. How will people get to know you if you don't be who you are, or if you don't show love, grace, and good character? I'm not going to marry a man where I can't see the qualities if he has the capability to lead, direct, and correct me in love and at least want to provide for me and have a plan too. I don't expect a man to want to marry me if I don't cook for him or have rubbed his back or have been there for him in his time of need. What is wrong with the world? I mean, and granted, I understand we've all been hurt. We've all been through some things. But call me what you want. I'm a pick me. I ain't desperate. But you know what? If I like you, I'm going to show you that I like you. If I want to talk to you, I'm going to call you. I'm not going to say, oh, let me wait until you call me. Let me wait all day just to, see if you're thinking about me. Yo, this is crazy. What kind of childish games are we playing? Why do we play these I don't care games or Mr. or Mrs. Nonchalant? But yeah, you want love though. You want it to be shown to you, but you're not willing to take the risk and show it to someone else. Now, if a person that you're seeing is not worth the risk, then they're not worth the relationship. So move about the cabin. But when y'all start talking like that, I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that, I leaves the room because I'm going to make my man a plate. And it ain't going to be on no paper plate either. I'm going to set him up real nice. I'm going to treat him how he needs to be treated. You want to know why? Especially for a man. And even more importantly, a black man. Our men who are trying, they do go through a lot. And I don't care. I believe a man needs to come home to a hot plate and a warm bed, if you married. You know what I'm saying? But no, I can't. I don't understand. I can't get with this. I don't know what's going on in this culture. Y'all are doing too much for too little. It don't make no sense. I heard this story, if you will, or this parable from Bishop Noel Jones. Now, he is my theological orator. I mean, I listen to Bishop pretty much every day. I make sure I get some word in. And I'm the realest woman of God you ever going to meet. We talk about everything over here. So just buckle up, buttercup. So I'm listening to him tell this story. And basically, I'm paraphrasing. There are two people, a man and a woman, who go on a date. And, one party sees, the other person being, apprehensive. They're being guarded. And let's just say it's the woman. She's not opening up. She's not willing to be, let's say, transparent. She's showing up as very guarded in this story. And because she's nervous, she's been hurt before, and all men ain't nothing anyway, and she's just there. Well, the man comes initially, he's optimistic about the meeting and everything, but he can sense her apprehension. He can sense that she is guarded, and therefore he guards himself as well. So guess what? The woman, she gets exactly what she was afraid of, because people know energy. If you want something, you have to be willing to take the risk. And that's the issue today. And I always say this, I understand, why we are guarded. We've all been through things. We all have testimonies and everything like that. But if you ain't ready, then stay off the playground. Get off the swing. Get off the basketball court. You're not ready. Because when I come through, I need a man to show up for me. I ain't your ex. You ain't going to be treating me like that. I'm going to call you. When I think about you, I'm going to text you. I'm going to love on you. I'm going to support you. And I expect the same in return. I'm sorry. I can't get with y'all in this generation. I've had people, oh, I really do like him. Well, call him. Oh, no. He ain't called me. Or no. Just listen. Can we all just cut the crap? The world needs love. There's nothing wrong with being, what y'all call it, a simp? I don't even know. Is that the term? Oh my God, I'm at the age where I'm asking what is what. I got to ask my sons. I don't know what's going on. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with showing how much you're in love with the person? And like that you would do anything for. You don't want to risk losing them. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with being romantic to your partner and, showing them love and maybe taking them out, or, leaving them a sweet text or a note? What is wrong with those acts of kindness? What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants real love, but they refuse to give real love. Again, you can't do this for everybody. If someone is taking the initiative and they're putting themselves out there, can you please reciprocate? What is wrong with you? How old are you? Why you gotta make somebody chase you? Men do like to pursue, and I'm going to let a man pursue me. But if I like him, I ain't going to let him chase me. Now, if you don't like the brother, you don't like the sister, then you need to let him know. There ain't no chance in hell. I'm sorry, no. But, and y'all excuse me, I'm tired. But if you really care and you want to see where it can go, then give him a chance. Stop playing. Tomorrow is not promised. Okay? Like, I don't know. Call me what you want. Say what you will. But if I look bad, or I wouldn't do that. I heard another story. Bishop was saying, how there was a lady, she was up at 3 in the morning. She went to go in her kitchen to get a glass of water, and she saw her neighbor in the kitchen cooking. So the next day, she said, "Girl, I saw you in the kitchen cooking last night. What was going on?" And the woman said, "Oh, well, my husband got in late. So, he wanted a meal, so I got up and cooked it for him." And the lady going to say, "Oh, I wouldn't be up cooking for no man, no 3 something in the morning." Well, that's why you single. Because you ain't doing it. That's why you ain't got nobody. You ain't hospitable. You're mean. You're masculine. You don't have a kind word. You rough. Whatever's wrong with you. You're guarded. You're scared. Understandable. You probably been abused or whatever's going on. I'm sure there's good reason. But at some point, no matter what you've been through, you got to wake up one day and say, "You know what? This is not who I want to be. And I want something real. I want something true. So I'm going to put my best foot forward." All right, you ain't got to listen to your cousin. All right, I'm about to go to bed. But I just want to talk to you. You want something real? Then be real. Be honest. The world needs more love. We need to show that we love each other, that we care. Show that you care. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, y'all go ahead and be single then. I'm going to be over here. And if my man come around and he wants some food, I'll be in the kitchen. He going, listen, if somebody take care of you, you best to take care of them. Or then you're going to be mad when they at the neighbor house. All right, y'all play if y'all want to. I love y'all. Good night. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay? If you done been here 3 times, you've been snooping around here, that means you family. You need to hit that subscribe button. Come on, join the family. All right? I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.